Greetings everyone, and welcome to the final part of Sonic the Hedgehog, and we are going through Eggman's base of operations here on South Island, Scrap Brain Zone. And yeah, I wonder how long it took for Eggman to build this facility. I mean, it looks pretty huge, you know, with all these buildings here, there, all these machinery, all these contraptions, and who knows what else he has in the store. I mean, look at this. This is basically a city. Well, Eggman City. And wouldn't that contradict something? I mean, built his own Robotnik Land or Eggman Land. But I'm thinking he was thinking more of an amusement park. I mean, sure, he did it eventually in Sonic Unleashed, but I'm getting way off topic. And what's this? Reappearing, disappearing blocks in a Sonic game? I have no comment. Seriously, I have no comment. And look at all that smoke in the background. Oh, look at all that smoke coming out of those chimneys in the background. That's Genesis graphics for you. So yeah. But yeah, reappearing, disappearing blocks? Okay. So yeah, Mega Man would have come out first, obviously. So I take it Eggman got lessons from Wily about that whole, you know, reappearing, disappearing block to make your enemies all nervous, all makes their journey a bit more difficult, you see. Now, speaking of things that are a little bit difficult, what you're supposed to do here is you're supposed to hit the switch and jump up these red platforms before they retract into the wall. Now, here's the thing. I jump up to press the switch, and sometimes I would go up and yeah, the timing is off. And why didn't I jump then? What the heck passed me? What the heck? Alright. Okay. So yeah, Scrap Brain Zone. Pretty much Eggman is really going all out with all the death traps, the fire traps, the electric traps, these spinning platforms when you get to a certain point. Enemies galore. I mean, we have returning enemies such as good old Caterkillers and those bomb things from Starlight. And we have these things right here, Ball Hogs, that will produce bombs to, well, kill Sonic. They're more of an annoyance, and yeah, they shouldn't really be that much of a threat unless you don't have any rings, in which case, well, you're screwed. Ugh. And Eggman's not holding back with all that. Oh. Thankfully, we got through Act 1. But remember, we have, well, we still have Act 2 to go through, so, yeah. See, it's like progression, you see. For Act 1, we go through the outer area of Scrap Brain. For Act 2, we are in the interior of Scrap Brain. And the thing about Scrap Brain is, like a number of other, like the rest of the levels in this game, there are multiple pathways you can take, some easier than others. And, I mean, how you get there depends on how good you are controlling Sonic. The direction, the speed, and such. And that's one of the things I like about this game. You can choose your pathway, as it were. But ultimately, you would end up where you need to go, the signpost or a boss fight. What's this? Spinning elevator tubes? Aha! Yeah, for those of you who watched my Sonic 3 and Knuckles playthrough earlier, well, this is where they originated from. Well, thank goodness Sonic's a video game character, or else that would have hurt him. Whoa, saw blades, ooh. As I was saying, these whole spinning tube things, well, they originated here, but without the good old gravity gimmick. And okay, careful, gotta tread carefully, don't want to, See, I told you Eggman's going all out with this one. I mean, he really wants Sonic dead for thwarting his plans to turn animals into robots, and to capture all the 6, I count them, 6 Chaos Emeralds in this game. Although, further remakes would make it 7, but whatever. Now at this point, what does Eggman need the Chaos Emeralds for? I mean, I know in future games he wants them to power some ultimate death machine or power some monster of the week or something. But here, what's in store for him when he gets to say 7 6 Chaos Emeralds. I keep forgetting there are 6 in this game. Your guess is as good as mine, and oh crap, whew! Thank goodness there are rings down there, or else I would be in trouble. Of course, we have these spinning mace balls here. You just gotta be careful, even though I am not, as you're about to see. Stupid electric trap. Alright, let's do this carefully, and... oh, and we have crushing items, too. Yep, Eggman's not pulling yet. Ooh! Ooh! Oh! Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh. Oh, boy. And now I don't have any rings. Gotta be careful. Gotta proceed with caution, okay? Alright. So you gotta jump up here. Oh. Now, of course, when you hit a switch, those platforms retract after a certain amount of time, and we got a fire trap right there, and... ooh, a shield. Thank goodness. Thank you, game. I could use that. Yeah. Alright. Let's do this carefully. Let's time it correctly. And... alright. Okay. I'm good. Rings. Yeah. Okay, I can breathe a sigh of relief. Okay. Yeah, basically here we have basically the opposite of what we just did in Act 1. We are going down these weird-looking platforms while trying to avoid the ball hogs. And that's pretty much it, really. I mean, they're not really much of a threat, like I said earlier. They're just more of an annoyance, really. Ugh, stupid Caterkiller. Now here's what I did here. I followed the Caterkillar's body right here as far as I could. I wanted to see if it could reach all the way to the end, but unfortunately, well, you just saw me getting hit with the spiked mace ball thing, so yeah. But that's it. We are done with Act 2. So, yeah. We're getting close. We're almost there. Just taking it one step at a time. And what's this? We have more? Oh, hi, Eggman. And I can't seem to get to you, and... uh-oh. No! No! We have Act 3, and Act 3 is... oh, jeez Louise. Oh, no, not Labyrinth Zone. Or recreation of Labyrinth Zone, so... yeah, Eggman knew how much trouble this Labyrinth Zone gave Sonic, so he might as well recreate it and make it even harder. Thank you, Eggman, and thank you, game, and thank you. Now, if you want to make this area a little bit easier, do what I did earlier. When you start Scrap Brain Zone, you hit a switch, and that bridge platform, I'm guessing that's what it is, will start moving. If you can beat it down a certain hole, well, congratulations. You just went through the shortcut. I believe that's a shortcut. Yeah. I mean, that's the only way I went in the past. It's been a while since I've seen other playthroughs of Sonic the Hedgehog, so yeah. So yeah, folks, what we did here, we just sped up the process, and here we are. We just need to go up and not die, because up there is where the final boss is. All we have to do is hit the red spring, and, well, we're home free. I said we're home free. There we go. And here we are, the final zone. Yeah, final zone. Basically, it's the final boss of the game. What it is we have 4 pistons. 2 of them will try and crush Sonic. 1 of them will have Eggman in it. Obviously, you need to hit the one with Eggman. Now, every time 2 pistons go up and down, we have this thing right there. I'm guessing it's a red light bulb. It will produce 4 energy balls to try and hurt Sonic. Well, you can dodge them easily if you just go from one end of the room to the other, because, yeah. Now, we have no rings here, and if you get hit once, you lose a life. Now, I'm not that worried because, 1, I figured out the pattern to defeat him. You just need to wait until a crusher, well, crushes, and make sure you get the one that's nearby, and, yeah. I mean, it's all about the timing, you know? And when you move out of the way, I go all the way to the right, you know, to avoid these, I'm guessing they're purplish pink balls or something. I'm guessing that's what they're called, so yeah. So yeah, basically hit the piston that's closest to Sonic on the right, and you shouldn't have any trouble. I mean, I'm guessing you can move back and forth, but at the same time, I don't want to get crushed in the process. I mean, this strategy will take a while depending on where Eggman will appear in these pistons. Excuse me. But, yeah. Alright. Okay, Eggman, where you go? Oh, come on! Oh, jeez. Now he's just trolling me. He knows that I want to hit with the right two pistons, and come on! Stop it, Eggman, stop it. Ugh. Okay. Oh, okay. I can hear the troll. Oh. You know, I bet you that would play in the background of this boss fight instead of this epic final boss music. Now, I could go from one end of the room to the other. Oh, thank goodness. But, again, I want to play it safe. I have no rings, I have 4 lives. And I have continues, which will bring me back to the beginning of the final zone, but at the same time, I don't want to waste them, you know? You know what I mean? And it doesn't really matter now because I did it. I have finally stopped Eggman, and get back here, fat man! Oh, you're not gonna escape me that easy. That's right, fall to your doom. Yeah. And we did it! We've saved South Island. And yeah, if you manage to get all 6 Chaos Emeralds, this scene will appear, and through the power of the Chaos Emeralds, we get flowers. Yeah, flowers. Happy endings all around or something. Yeah. Anyway, folks, that was Sonic the Hedgehog. And to be fair, this game has, well, it's aged pretty well for an early Sega Genesis title. I mean, it's pretty much the Sega Genesis title at first, but eventually other Sega Genesis titles will appear, including a sequel to this game. Now, with my experience with this game, to be fair, until I got a Genesis, I had to go over to a friend's house to play this game, and the sequels, but hey, it was a fun time, it was a decent time. I mean, again, I eventually got a Sega Genesis, so I can play this game. And yeah. Now, this game started something. It was popular enough to warrant a sequel, but at the same time, it started something. It proved that Sega can produce a mascot that has equal caliber to Mario, you know? Can stand toe-to-toe with the plumber. And yeah, and at times would even beat the plumber. Yeah, it happened. It happened. Just look it up somewhere. Yeah. Now, this game overall, I mean, it looks simplistic. Again, one of the first Sega Genesis titles, but it shows what the Sega Genesis was capable of back in the day, you know? And the sequels would prove that. The sequels would prove that. Alright. Now, again, I'm going back to this after playing a game that had the spin dash, for example. It felt kind of awkward. I could have played a re-release, but no. I wanted to play the original because, well, I get more experience that way, you know? I had more experience with that one. So, yeah. Anyway, if you get all 6 Chaos Emeralds, this scene happens with Eggman, acting like a child, stomping on the end thing. Now, if you fail to collect all the Chaos Emeralds, Eggman will just be juggling whatever Chaos Emeralds you did not collect with the words, try again. So, yeah. So, yeah, folks, that was Sonic the Hedgehog. It's still a good game. Not one of my favorites, but it's still a good game in its own right. There we go. I can't talk today. Sorry. And, folks, if you haven't already, go ahead and play it. It's available everywhere. Everywhere. You can download it for your system. You can buy it, like a Sega collection or something. You have no excuse not to play this game. So, yeah. And with that, thank you for watching this playthrough. It's a very short playthrough, but a playthrough nonetheless. And, have a good day, everyone.